Hello everyone, I'm Saul Nassisi. This is this week's Best Cash Cow Savings and CD Rate Update. It is Monday, February 22nd. Welcome. So today we have something notable to talk about. It is the first time in 17 weeks that we've seen an increase in the average savings rate according to the Best Cash Cow rate tables. The increase was modest, very modest, but still an increase is an increase. And right now, I think as savers we'll take anything that we can get. So let's get to it. The average savings rate rose from 1.45% APY to 1.46% APY. That's a 1 basis point increase. A basis point, in case you're wondering, is 1/100th of a percent. The increase was led by the addition of 3 new banks to the rate tables. And the first bank that I'm going to talk about is Southern Community Bank. What's significant about Southern Community Banks, they're offering a 2% APY savings account. And we haven't seen a 2% APY savings account since November of 2008 when SFGI had a 2.25% APY savings account. So welcome Southern Community Bank, good to have you and good to have that 2% rate. The other additions to the rate table are Palladium Private Bank with a 1.7% APY savings account, and then Colorado Federal Savings with a 1.4% APY savings account. Everbank continues to have the top rate. They have a 2.25% 3-month promo rate. The rate is guaranteed for 3 months. After that, the rate drops down, and the effective 1-year APY is 1.51% APY. 1.51% APY, which is competitive according to the Best Cash Cow rate tables. Other notable rates: CMB Bank Direct at 1.5%. CMB has gotten some good reviews, and they've had a consistently high rate over the last year. And then American Express, if you're looking for a bigger, well-known bank, is offering a 1.5% APY savings account also. Moving on to CD rates, the average 1-year CD rate rose slightly, very slightly, 1 basis point, from 1.83% APY to 1.84% APY. The top rate continues to be Southern Commerce Bank. They're offering a 2% APY CD. 3-year CD rates also rose by 2 basis points, from 2.6 to 2.62% APY, and the top bank there continues to be Hudson City at 2.8%. So we haven't seen a lot of changes in the 1-year and 3-year CD rate tables, and most of the top banks are continuing to hold their rates and stay competitive. On the 5-year CD rate front, we actually saw the first drop in 4 weeks. Once again, a very minor drop from 3.31% to from 3.3% to 3.31% APY. IGO Banking continues to have the top rate at 3.55% APY, so you can still get that top rate. And then Acacia also has a nice competitive IRA CD offering 3.5% APY. So looking at the spread between the different rates, we can see that the rate between longer-term CDs and shorter maturity deposit accounts like 1-year CDs as well as savings accounts continues to remain elevated. Banks are still paying you more to put your money in for a longer time period, and that makes sense. They want to keep your money at a lower rate as long as possible. As an investor, what you'll need to decide is, does it make sense to go with a savings account that pays 2%, a 1-year CD that also pays 2%, or at least the top rates pay 2%, or does it make sense to go out a little bit longer and take maybe a 3-year CD that pays 2.8% APY, or even a 5-year CD that pays 3.5%. If you're CD laddering, something to keep in mind. And yeah, so that's sort of what you have to think about. I think that what's happening now is that banks are starting to realize to attract money longer term, they need to offer a little bit more, and that's why we've seen such a steep spread, or an increase in the ratio rather, in the spread between longer term rates and shorter term rates. So that's it for this week. I hope that was helpful. You can find out more information. We have articles, we have rates, CD rates, savings rates, and more, mortgage rates on bestcashcow.com. And I'll be back next week for with more information about savings, CDs, and more. Thank you very much.